Daryl Quilliam, we're ready for another weekly Mayor's Message.
Okay, firstly, you recently attended some events at the Smithton RSL.
Yeah, last week it was pleasing to be able to go to a flag raising ceremony for the New Zealand flag, and being in Circular Head and being a agricultural area, we would have on the farms we've probably got around 45% of farmers are now Kiwis, and so we were able to raise the New Zealand flag, and that's going to continue to be at the RSL now forever. And because New Zealand soldiers as well as Australian soldiers fought at most of our wars together, we felt it was appropriate that we actually recognise that, and being the centenary of the Anzacs, I think it's a good time to do it. And the RSL subcommittee is doing a fantastic job in promoting this year's centenary of Anzacs or of RSL. And recently the Boer War plaque was unveiled at the corner of Emmett and King Street. I know that there's a lot of work being done at Marrawar as well as Stanley, and there's other memorial plaques being put in at Smithton as well. So it all goes well that this year's Anzac Day is going to be a fantastic event again, and we've got the dawn services at the three places, and as usual Stanley is going to start at 9 o'clock, their main service, and Smithton around 10:30, and just after midday at Marrawar. So I'm sure there's going to be a huge crowd at all these events, which we should have as well.
Okay, also you attended the Tasmanian Enduro.
Yeah, the Tasmanian Enduro, which is motorcycling, hasn't been held in Circular Head for a number of years, but this year it was held at Lee Shoring's property at Old Stanley Road, and I attended that on the Saturday, and there was over 150 young people from around 5 or 6 years old up to 15 or 16, and they were enjoying themselves. It's just good to see young people out and in the fresh air doing things rather than being cooped up with computer-based implements, I suppose. And so I enjoyed it, and I know the young people enjoyed it, and the competition wasn't fierce, it was just more about competing. And I know on the Sunday they had the open event, which I didn't attend, but I'm told that there was 400 or 500 people at that as well. So yeah, good to have that in Circular Head, and as I understand it, it's going to be an annual event for some time now.
And lastly, the Tasmanian Community Fund will be visiting Smithton on the 14th of April.
Yeah, the Tasmanian fund, Community Fund, is an important body to help people that are struggling for funds. It's all that's money. They look after the ones that are volunteering, and so our volunteers are important. Sometimes they do struggle for funds, and so it's good that the state government has allocated funds for this Tas Community Fund. So I encourage people that are organising events that struggle for finance to come to see whether they comply, and if they do, they'll get a lot of information. So roll up to that event next Tuesday and see how it goes. So yeah, good event.
Is there anything else?
That's all for now. I hope that you all have a great week. Thank you.